Hey folks, someone near me was selling their entire Pokemon collection, and believe it or not, I bought the whole thing. I mean, the story's pretty short. Someone had their entire Pokemon collection for sale, and I've really enjoyed buying those in the last couple of episodes we've done, so of course I made them an offer, and they accepted my offer, and I bought the collection and brought it back here. I bought this semi-blind. I looked through, I saw the primary cards that I was interested in, and I said, you know what, it's worth it, let's go for it. There's also another collection I bought, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that one either. This was a really expensive collection. It was more expensive than all the other collections I've purchased so far combined. So that means there's a lot of risk here, but there's also a lot of opportunity. A lot of these cards are actually quite valuable. I mean, don't want to give it away, but we got a Groudon tin full of bulk, as well as 4 plastic cases that were also mostly bulk. There was a pile of player's guides from various ETBs, including Ancient Origins, Primal Clash, Breakthrough, Breakpoint, and Roaring Skies. We also got the ETB outer box covers, which aren't really worth much, but they're cool to have to go along with the player guides. Finally, we got 3 big D-ring binders that held the majority of the collection, including some jumbo cards. I didn't even record the Groudon tin, it was just all well-organized Ancient Origins bulk. The plastic bins were similar, it was all XY-era bulk that was pretty well organized. You could tell the previous owner cared and took pride in their collection. The 4th bin didn't have bulk though. It contained a variety of pins from collection sets, including things like Celebi, Absol, Rayquaza, and a pin from the 2014 World Championship deck. There was a small stack of cards that I couldn't quite place. It came from a variety of sets and didn't really seem organized. There was also a big stack of reverse holos that included a few Radiant collection cards like Eevee, Stunfisk, and Pikachu. I set those cards aside to be sleeved. We do have some sleeved holos and reverse holos. Radiant collection Altaria, Radiant collection Jirachi, Promo, Hydreigon, that's pretty cool, Hydreigon, Radiant collection Wallies, Porygon-Z, Gudra, Ampharos EX, Jolteon, Volcarona, Entei, Virizion. And then over here, I did sort of see these cards look pretty slick. We have Radiant collection Charizard. Now, interestingly, the guy did say he had one of these, but we have 2. We have 2 Radiant collection Charizards. And this is someone who honestly took really good care of their cards. These things are in really good shape. Like, he told me everything went sleeve to, or pack to sleeve. Celebi, XY promo, Mega Lucario EX, Lugia EX, Gyarados. These are cards that if they grade nicely, like this Gyarados, if these things grade well, they're a $300-$400 card. Giratina EX, Machamp EX, Giratina EX, Mega Tyranitar, Mega Ampharos, Shaymin EX, Emolga from Emolga from Radiant collection, and we've got 3 of them. Then we've got the Sylveon EX from the Radiant collection and the Flareon EX from the Radiant collection. Next up, our first binder. We'll start with the one that has the jumbo cards in it. Lots of fun ones in here, and some of these are even worth a little bit. Our first real set is the XY Evolutions set, which is a fun set that reuses the artwork and card style of the original base set. I've noticed that most of the cards in the binder aren't sleeved, and the original owner had displayed reverse holos on top with non-holo cards underneath. The next set is Steam Siege, which is pretty cool because it's got dual type Pokemon, but other than a break card and a Mega EX, we were missing most of the big hitters. Lots of reverse holos though. After that, we've got Fates Collide, which was honestly pretty sparse. Couple of regular rares and 1 EX, but nothing to get excited about. But then we hit Generations. We've got Venusaur EX. We've got Mega Venusaur EX. We have Metapod, Butterfree, Paris, Pinsir, Tangela, Mega Charizard EX. Okay, let's check that one out. That's beautiful, dude. That is so clean. I thought there's a white spot in the corner, but it's actually part of the artwork. It's not a ding. That thing is mint. Absolutely incredible. Mega Charizard EX. We also had a nice Zapdos full art and a Gengar reverse holo, and a good chunk of the rest of the set was there. Some cards missing, but not as many as some of the earlier sets. Then we got to the Radiant collection. Now we've got Radiant collection, so we've got Chikorita. We do not have Bayleaf. I don't know what's RC2. We do have Charmander. We have another Charmeleon. We have another Charizard Radiant collection. Flareon EX. Snorunt. Frostlass. Raichu. Oh man, look at Raichu. So cute down there. We had the majority of this set, just missing a couple of cards. It's a really cool set with a lot of unique artwork, and some of the cards are pretty hard to find. Each card has a unique reverse holo pattern too. Oh man, okay. We have Flareon EX, but it's all three. We've got the Pikachus. We've got the Sylveon EX with Eevee. Oh wow. The next set was Breakpoint, which was just missing some of the Break and EX cards, as well as some of the full art cards. Once again, the cards looked like they were in really good condition, but only the more expensive cards were sleeved, and most of the reverse holos had a loose non-holo behind them, which isn't really a great idea. We also had Breakthrough, which, like Breakpoint, features break cards. We were missing more of this set, but did have some great cards like the Houndooms, Gengar Holo, and a couple of full art Mewtwo cards that are major scores. But then we hit Ancient Origins. And we got Sceptile, M-Sceptile. Oh, this page looks great. Like, look at that. We got all the reverse holos. Full holos for the two EX cards. Oh, another... Oh man, this binder just looks amazing. Like, I feel bad potentially breaking up some of this collection. I might... if this set's complete, this one might have to stay. We got the Gyarados. And... Porygon. And Ampharos EX. More. Just full holos. The whole pages are shiny. That's great. And Mega Ampharos. Unknown. Golurk. Hoopa EX, Machamp EX, Tyranitar, M-Tyranitar. Another pages of just reverse holos. Giratina EX. This is awesome, dude. Lugia EX. Porygon Z, Porygon Z, Porygon 2. Wow. Oh, it's not complete. This set might need to get completed. Like, I don't know how much this would cost. There's 3 cards missing. We're missing 85 out of 98. I don't know what goes there. We're missing 92 out of 98. We got the Lugia EX. We got the trainer. We got Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon. Those cards alone are worth a lot of money. Absolutely unbelievable way to finish that binder off. The next binder was even older, going back to the Black and White era cards. The first set was Legendary Treasures, which was missing some EX cards, but overall mostly complete. The second last page of the set had some real knockouts though. Black Curium EX, White Curium EX, Lugia EX. My buddy Drotagon. Alright, Growlithe from the Radiant Collection. Hang on, this has a Radiant Collection too. Okay, Serperior. So Snivy, Servine, Serperior, Growlithe, Torchic, Piplup, Pikachu, Ralts, Kirlia, Gardevoir, Meloetta EX. There's the Stunfisk, we found one of those. Purloin, Eevee, Teddiursa, Ursaring. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Arduino, Mincio, Cincio, Elisa, Shaman EX, Reshiram, Emolga, Mew EX from the Radiant Collection, Meloetta EX from the Radiant Collection. Very nice. On to Plasma Blast, which didn't have too much for us other than a reverse holo Vaporeon and a Palkia EX. After that was Plasma Freeze, which was pretty empty other than a few nice holos and a Latias EX full art. Then we had another black and white set, Boundaries Crossed, with only a few packs worth of cards and nothing to be excited about other than a regular Skyla. Same could be said for the next set, Dragons Exalted. Pretty incomplete without anything jumping out at me. Then we had Next Destinies, which, again, pretty incomplete, although we did have the Mewtwo EX full art in really nice shape. The rest of the binder included the Emerging Powers set and the Black and White base set, as well as a section for Black and White promos. Then we got into even older cards, with a little bit of HeartGold and SoulSilver Call of Legends. We got into Triumphant with a reverse holo Celebi and not much else. 2 cards from Unleashed, and what looks like a single pack's worth of Platinum Supreme Victors. At least we got a Cynthia's Rayquaza holo. And this is it, the final binder. Inside, we've got Roaring Skies, Double Crisis, Primal Clash, Phantom Forces, Furious Fist, Flashfire, XY Base, and XY Starter Set. Roaring Skies was fairly complete and had Rayquaza along with a couple of full art cards, but was missing a bunch of the other EX cards. Okay, cool. And we're into Double Crisis, and right off the bat, I see the Team Aqua Kyogre EX. Okay, let's keep going. And on the next page, oh, we've got the Team Magma Groudon EX as well. So we've got both of those. We actually ended up with the complete Double Crisis set. Team Aqua Special Energy, Team Magma's Secret Base, Double Magma Energy. Okay. The next set was XY Primal Clash, which was incomplete but had a ton of reverse holos mixed in. I really took my time looking through these. These cards come from an era of Pokémon cards that I missed out on, and I really appreciate the artwork, and getting to enjoy these cards for the first time was super interesting. We had a couple of decent EXs in here, as well as a few full art cards, but it honestly fell a little flat compared to some of what we'd already found. After Primal Clash, we had Phantom Forces. This set was also incomplete and missing a ton of big cards, but the crown jewel of the set, and arguably the entire collection, was here. The Silver Dialga, 122 out of 118. This card is absolutely stunning. I'd seen it online in photos and didn't really get the hype, but it's incredible when you hold it in your hands. Furious Fists was up next with a really tough act to follow. It was another incomplete set, but it did have the M. Lucario EX Gold Rare at the end. Then we were on to Flashfire, and the only major card we had in here was the M. Charizard EX. I took a quick look at it, and it looked like it was in pretty good shape. We're getting close to the end now with the XY base set. Unfortunately, we didn't really end up with any knockout hits from this set, and the starter set wasn't much better. Thankfully, XY promos. Chespin. Xerneas. Xerneas EX. Yveltal EX. Garchomp. Charizard EX. Promo. XY promo. Chestnut EX. Delphox EX. Greninja EX. Crocodile EX. Pyroar. Venusaur EX. Charizard EX. Blastoise EX. Metagross EX. M Metagross EX. Trico. Torchic. Mudkip. Kyogre EX. Groudon EX. Diancie and M Diancie. Gallade EX. Regirock, Pangoro, Kyogre, Groudon, Sceptile, Blaziken, Swampert EX, Salamence, Flygon EX, Absol EX, M-Absol EX, Rayquaza, Latios, Rayquaza EX, Reshiram and Palkia, Zekrom, Dialga, Latias and Latios. Oh, we're going to have some expensive grading to do. Regigigas, Arceus, Pikachu EX, Hoopa EX, Aerodactyl EX, M Aerodactyl, Aerodactyl Spirit Link, okay, we got more. We got Mew with the rainbow. Celebi. I think we had one of those in that case too. Jirachi, Manaphy, Darkrai, Shaman, Victini. Keldeo, Genesect, Black Kyurem, just hollow but a promo. And then we've got the 2014 XY McDonald's set. Very cool. Weedle, Chespin, Fennekin, Froakie, Pikachu, Inkay, Honedge, Snubbull, Swirlix, Bunnelby, Fletchling, and Furfrou. So let me know in the comments how you think we did. I mean, honestly, this collection's really impressive, and the fact that that Ancient Origins set was almost complete, you know, it really makes me want to finish that set. We're only short 4 cards, and it seemed like that was a set that he was trying to complete. Like, he was very, very close. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm thinking we try to finish that Ancient Origins set. I think that could be a fun little challenge to do. The last 4 cards in there are some of the more expensive and some of the harder to find cards. And I think what I would do is challenge myself not to purchase those online. Because, yeah, I could just go on eBay and buy those cards and then I'm done. But I think it would be a lot more fun to see if I can hunt them down and see how we can finish that set. I think there's a lot of opportunity here to make money. And I also think that there's a good opportunity to finish that Ancient Origins collection. We might have to sell some of the other cards in the collection to fund that completion. But I think it would be really fun to have that entire set complete because it's like a Grandmaster set. Like, it's got the reverse hollows, it's got the regular hollows, it's got the regular cards, it's got all the full arts, all the secret rares. I think that would be just like a really fun one to finish. Alright folks, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.